What's good? What's good? Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. Let's go. What's good, Big Face? I see you in the building early, huh? You in the building early, man. What's going on? You must ain't got to drive that truck today. You must not be in that old truck today. Make sure you don't run into that old boy from New Orleans out there. Don't give him no ride, huh? Say, what's good, Dave? Say, Big Face, make sure you don't get that boy no ride out there, man, in that truck. You know he's still free. Nah, I can't do that. I can't do no driving it for you. That's your money. I'm gonna need you to get all that money on your own. Real talk. Make sure you don't get that old boy no ride, though, out of New Orleans. Make sure you don't get... Make sure you don't get that boy out of New Orleans no ride, Big Face. Hey, they got 50 bands out for him. Give him a ride. They got a $50,000 reward out for him. I need to know one thing. They got a $50,000 reward out for him, right? Will you turn him in? Will you turn him in for the $50,000? Y'all hit that like button, man. Hit the like button. Y'all hit the like button. If y'all hear about Will a lot, hit the like button, man. Let's go. If y'all heard about Will live feed, hit the like button. And make sure you subscribe to the channel. I need to know they got a $50,000 reward out on Antonio Massey as we speak right now. Will anybody turn him in? If you in the chat right now and you will collect that $50,000, put a 1 in the chat. If you in the chat right now, let's go, chat. Will you turn him in? I got 1-1. Big Face say you already know Big Face go turn him in. He tired of driving that truck. What's good? Y'all hit that like button for me, man. Real talk. You said what I'ma do? Shit, you already, I ain't got time to let they gonna catch him anyway. They gonna catch him anyway, so I might well get the money, man. Call it what you want to. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no doubt. Real talk. Like my boy said, he smoked for free. They got a $50,000 reward out for Antonio Massey. Will you turn him in and get the money? Or will y'all keep it real and let him hide in y'all house? What do you do in your streams? Well, what I'm doing, let's put it like this. What I'm doing today, I'm talking about an escaped individual by the name Antonio Massey and it's a $50,000 reward out for him. What I'm wanting to know, will you turn him in? If you happen to see him in the streets, will you collect the $50,000 reward? That's what I'm doing today. My boy said, no, he's not hiding anywhere. No, he on Instagram. Antonio Massey on Instagram, letting the people know that he being falsely accused. And the lady that said that they charged him with for that crime said he didn't do it. She in jail right now. He said they got some shady shit going on down there in New Orleans, in that Paris County jail. He had his paperwork on live. The only, and guess what else? He said they let him out. They ain't do no breaking out, they let him out. What you think about that, Big Faith? He said they let him out. He didn't do no breaking out. I beg the difference. I seen the whole motherfucking toilet pulled out of the wall. That don't look like nobody gave no free pass to me. Now, his auntie came on up and said, please turn yourself in to Pastor Brown. Who the hell is Pastor Brown? Pastor Brown is the one gonna get the $50,000 when they turn him in. You ain't fooling me. See, family members fuck over you too. Yeah. See, family members fuck over you too. See, all of a sudden his auntie came on there, and now she love him to death. Hold up, my boy said, BJ said, I'm gonna keep it 100 with everybody. I ain't gonna turn him in, but I damn sure wouldn't harm him. No, I ain't gonna harm him. That make me accessory to the crime. Now, I've been on that end before. I used to be a fugitive, and somebody hid me, and they got charged like a motherfucker. Yeah. So, I appreciate your honesty. He said he ain't gonna turn him in, but he damn so ain't gonna harm him either. Now, I will say it like this. Now, the family member, the auntie, she the one telling him to turn himself in to Pastor Brown. You know what I'm saying? I feel that. That's called minding your business. See, that ain't got nothing to do with you. And all money ain't good money. So I feel that. Yeah. I feel that. Just mind your business, man. Cause the man ain't fucking with nobody. Let the police do their job. But we already know that shit ain't gonna happen. Somebody gonna turn him in. As soon as they see him in plain sight, they gonna turn him in. But I will say this. He got some help. And cause he got some clothes on, look like he done took him a bath and all that shit. So he ain't just out here running like the other boys was, hiding up under cars and all that dumbass shit. You know, the other boys didn't have no plan. They hiding all up under cars and all that old dumbass shit. At least this boy here had a plan and got some people that's gonna help him. You know, the last two, they got some help, right? Cause it's like this, no matter what trouble you in, it's gonna be always some family members realize that, hey man, blood is thicker than water, man. And whatever it is, I'm willing to take that chance to go down with you. And that's how it should be. My boss said, once that money run out, what he gonna do? Sell drugs? He can't get a job, just turn yourself. Hey man, it's easy to say it than done. That's a hard move. Just to walk into the police station and say, hey, here I am. Like I said, I've been on the run before, and I know how it feels. for people to be looking for you and knocking on all your family members' door, and don't none of them even want you to come to the house. Real talk. So, it ain't no easy task looking over your shoulder all day and running. Yeah, the same thing the pastor's gonna do with the money. Yeah, I mean, come on, man. The pastor gonna keep the money too. But I'm trying to tell you, it's more up the auntie than it is the pastor. It's always that blood, see, that family. His auntie trying to tell him, we right here with you. We know what you're going through. Well, shit, if you know what he was going through, and he had that same paperwork that he showed on Instagram, why you didn't help him at first? It wouldn't even came down to this. Why you just didn't step up to the plate and help him before they took that toilet out the wall? That's all I'm saying, ain't it? You want to send a shout out to him and say, Antonio, please turn yourself in. We right here for you. I'm telling this to the auntie. I'm talking to the auntie. I ain't even tripping with Antonio. Why y'all didn't help him at first? If y'all was so much into y'all know what he going through. Yeah, it's all about the money, man. You ain't gonna fool me, ain't it? You want the money. You want that $50,000 that they guaranteed to give people if they lead to his arrest. That's what she want. Now, I could be wrong, but it don't make no sense for you to show up now and you didn't show up when he was in jail. He had the same motherfucking paperwork. And then none of y'all show up for him. Yeah. So, shit, he took off running like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? He took off running like everybody else. And that's what he was supposed to do. If he know if he gonna get found guilty. Simple as that, man. But I understand. $50,000 can help a lot of people. And Lord forbid, he go around Big Face, he out of there. Cause Big Face tired of driving that truck, he gonna get that $50,000. So Antonio, whatever you do, don't pull up on that rig and see Big Face, cause he go 911 your ass and collect that $50,000. I'm just keeping it real, man. Got my boy, hey Tony, y'all hit that like button, man. Hit that like button. Y'all see what I'm doing? It's a popcorn day today, man. It's a popcorn day today. Real talk. Yes, sir. Now, Tony, would you turn Antonio Massey in for the $50,000? Would you collect that $50,000 reward for Antonio Massey, the escaped inmate out of New Orleans? Get at me, Tony T, H-Town. Would you collect the $50,000 reward? That's all I need to know. Ain't no doubt. My boy said, honestly, my conscience won't let me snitch. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, Big Face said his ass is up in flame if he... Big Face said he got bills to pay, so he needs that money. He needs that $50,000. Real talk. Now I'm gonna tell you right now, somebody gonna turn him in for that money, and it's probably gonna be some family member. Cause right now, the level of persuasive that this ain't it trying to get him to do, shit, that's real talk. You know what I'm saying? I feel that. You know what I'm saying? But You got to understand, most motherfuckers ain't got no conscience when it comes to that. Cause if it was like that, people wouldn't even be telling it on their motherfucking people they do the crime with. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, if it's people on the outside looking in that don't even know him, you know what they gonna do. He better not go to no motherfucking HEB or no Walmart. He out of there. And it ain't gonna be, you know how people be saying, oh, it's gonna be somebody, it ain't gonna be nobody white. It's gonna be somebody black. Yeah. And they gonna be anonymous. They ain't gonna even come up on him. They just gonna pick the phone up, snap a picture, and say, here he is. You know what I'm saying? I don't know nothing about no makeover. You see all the motherfucking tattoos on his face? What he gonna do, get a whole new face? What he gonna do, get a whole new face? Huh? He ain't got that kind of money. And let's not forget that other boy still out too. You got two of them still out. Hell no, you can't get them tattoos removed. That shit don't work like that. You think that shit coming off in one day? Look at all this shit. If I can get all this shit removed in one day, all that shit would have been gone. Yeah. So, them tattoos on his face, them motherfuckers that ain't no plug and play. What's up, Tuck? Hit that like button for me, man. Y'all know what time it is, Mr. 110 in the building. I'm trying to keep it real, and I want my people to keep it real. It's a $50,000 reward out for Antonio Massey, the escaped inmate out of New Orleans Parish County Jail. Would you all turn him in for the $50,000? Keep it real. We listen and we don't judge. Remember what I said? Over here we listen and we don't judge. But you have to keep it 110 all the way across. You know what I'm saying? Would you turn him in for the $50,000? It's 24 people in here. If you would turn him in for the $50,000, hit the like button. What's good, sugar? Y'all hit that like button for me. Yeah, I know he said good day to you. Good day to you. Peace and blessings up on you and your family. And may your cup runneth over. That you'll have so much that guess what? You won't be able to know, you won't know what to do with all of it. Now, let's get back to the hand that cup. Well, how long you been in MTV? What do you mean? How long? I don't even know what that means. What are you talking about? It's all good, man. But anyway, like I said, $50,000 for reward for Antonio Massey. 26 people in here. Would you turn him in for the reward? Would you? Uh-oh, somebody got kicked out. I don't know who got kicked out, but they gone. Boss man said bye. We can't keep you around if you ain't hitting the like button. If you here right now and you ain't hitting the like button, I got some people with some motherfucking grease on their boots. Uh-oh. Touch said Crime Stoppers, I need that. Hey, man. Tut ain't trying to hear that shit. At least Tut go tell the truth. See, Tut say he don't know him, and he looking at the fact that somebody gonna get the money anyway, so why not he get it? You can't be mad at him. Real talk. Hold up, Tony. Let's have a conversation about that. Now, check this out. You said, I can't sell out for no money. Now, what is you selling out? Let's talk about that. Is you talking about selling out the person the person of color, or just selling out, period? Which angle you coming from on your sellout? Real talk. Let me know. Y'all hit that like button, man. This is a real conversation right here, man. We're gonna learn a lot about some people. Okay, another black man, right? I can go with that, right? But dig this here. Would it be different if that black man had committed a crime against your family member? Would it make it would that be a little different? Real talk. Would that be different? If that black man had committed a crime against somebody of color or somebody that's in your family, would that make a difference to you? Whether you turn him in or not. Real talk. No, I ain't gonna get you to tell nothing. I'm just asking a question. Would that make a difference if that person had committed a crime against your family member? Would you consider getting the $50,000? Give a ball, strike a strike. Somebody said, how would the color matter in the first place? Hey, man, I'm just asking the question. Because see, the way he answered it, he said he couldn't see himself turning another black person in. So that's the reason why I attacked that question that way. Now, to be specific on what you said, it shouldn't matter what color the person is, right? And I have to agree with that. I'm going with you on that. I'm not going against you on that. Why? Because over here, we give a ball, a strike, and we don't care what color you are. Right is right, wrong is wrong. Real talk. Yeah. So we do not discriminate over here. It's just straight up. But I'm gonna address the answer to what he said. That's the reason why I drew it up like that. Now, back to Tony. You ain't getting away. You got to answer this shit because you stepped up, so now you on the hot seat. If that person had committed this crime or whatever crime that he's incarcerated for, would you turn him in for the $50,000? Either yes or either no. Either yes or either no, Tony. Which one would you do? Would that make a difference? We gonna exclude the color piece of it because we gonna be straight across now. Okay, that's all I'm looking for. Somebody said, hell yeah. Now, let me ask you this. You don't know this man from a can of paint, right? Okay, you say, if it was my family, I gotta do it and tell them to keep the money. But what I'm telling you is this here, that always know this, man. Always know this here, bro. People can be your color, but not your kind. Always remember that. Every black man you meet is not in the same caliber or situation you in. Remember that. Every black person you meet, we are not the same. We are not the same. Real talk. Because you got some black people that have committed horrendous crimes, right? Some shit that I would never do. Some shit that I would never do, right? And we all know, if y'all been tapped in with me for a substantial amount of time, I did 25 years in prison, right? 25 years in prison. But not one time have I ever fucked with a woman or child, or have I ever killed a person of color. I've never done those three things. Never. real spear. However, but it can be a black person that come behind me. Ain't no doubt, all skin folks are not kin folks. That's what I just said. Real talk. So what I'm saying is this, man. Let's get away from that color shit. Let's get away from that, right? And if we gonna keep it real, we're gonna keep it real. Because I've seen a lot of black men that I was in prison with, right? That deserve to be in that motherfucker. They deserve to be in there due to the fact of the crimes that they committed, right? You see what I'm saying? I'm in this motherfucker for aggravated robbery. For those that don't know, I served 25 years for aggravated robbery, and I hold myself accountable for that, right? Because at certain times in my life, I didn't live in no house like I live now. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Real talk. Ain't no doubt. So what I'm saying is this, man. So dig this up. So now, let's get back to the 50,000. Somebody is gonna collect that $50,000. Now we don't know what color they gonna be. We don't know what size they gonna be. We don't know none of that. But we know somebody gonna collect $50,000, right? If in fact he get turned in. But my personal opinion, I don't think he's going back to jail. Because you know why? Because anytime you escape, that's automatic 15 years. So ain't no going back. You automatic got 15 years. Ain't no plea bargain, ain't no talking about it, ain't none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no, once you escape any kind of incarceration, you automatically get 15 years. And somebody gonna pay for that motherfucking toilet. Real talk. That's destruction of state property. You know what I'm saying? For y'all that don't know, when they took that toilet out of that wall, that's destruction of state property. See, somebody gotta pay for that. They gonna give you all the shit. They gonna give you all the shit that you got coming. They gonna give you the 15 years, and you might bring that to the door. Remember what I told you? You might bring the 15 years to the door. And then they gonna tack on that other shit, destruction of state property. So let's not forget that, right? And just like he said, he had affidavits and he's showing them on Instagram that he didn't do the shit. Oh, they're gonna be working with them, ain't no doubt. Ain't no doubt. People don't know that. Anytime you destroy anything inside a prison, you gonna get that. They gonna charge that on to whatever you got going on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's why I was tripping when he said that they let him out for free. You know what I'm saying? One boy said, individuals do not speak for anyone other than themselves. Hey, man, I ain't arguing with that. I can't argue with that. I just spoke on that a few minutes ago. That's why I said you got to give a ball, a strike, a strike. You got to give a ball, a strike, a strike. You know what I'm saying? We gonna cross over from the color shit, right? We just got to see how it play out. However, like I said, I'm not sure if he gonna turn himself in, or I'm not sure if he gonna go out in the blaze of glory in the streets, because everybody don't want to go back to jail. Nobody wants to be sitting in that fucking cell, because if they did, they wouldn't escape. That's just the way life is. He's proven that he can't do time. He was there 6 months. I will say, bring back the Sally story. OG salute, East Texas. What's up, Sneaky Black? I don't know. I'm telling This is a live selling story right now. Shit, the boy escaped from a cell. He telling the story for us. You know what I'm saying? The boy telling the story for us. He escaped from jail, and now he live on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? So just sit back and let him tell the silly story. Sometimes you just gotta sit back and just laugh at the situations, man. You know, but like I said, man, most people don't understand that the situation that he in now is way more dangerous than the situation that he was in. Boy, I say, you still inside, see them boys trying to Blake, what would you do? What the fuck you mean what I'm gonna do? I ain't gonna do no motherfucking goddamn me, I ain't gonna run with them. Shit, hey man, I'm in there for a crime, right? Dig this here. I'm in jail for a crime. I ain't gonna try to escape and get no another motherfucking case, especially if I ain't got no money. That mean I'm just running, that mean I'm just running to be running. And I ain't seen nobody yet outrun the police. They got a whole force, man. You can't outrun them people. Them people got a whole force. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. You can't outrun them people. They got a whole force, and they got people in the world working with them. Come on, quit playing, man. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, move around, man. You got them trolls in here, man. You know, they got trolls on the scene right now, man. Hold up, man. My boy said he accused of touching that lady. He got mixed up in that gold to show you he moving like a weirdo. Hey, man. The man had his paperwork, though. He had his paperwork, right? And on his paperwork, he said this is an affidavit from some lady named Dana saying he didn't do it. And the DA won't let it get out. That's what he said. That's what he showed on Instagram. I don't know. I ain't in jail. But we all know this, right? At some time and point, the truth will come out. Yeah, but he proving his motherfucking innocence in the wrong way. For one, he ran out of the jail, and I'm not gonna say it's fucked up because I don't know his mindset, right? I know anytime you in jail, that's extra stress. I don't know. I don't know what his books look like. I don't know what his family look like. I don't know none of that shit. All I know is he hightailed it out of there with them other boys, and they got caught, and he ain't. He's still out. Do I think Trump gonna help him out? Trump ain't gonna do a motherfucking thing for him. If you want me to answer that, I'm answering it real frank. I don't think Trump gonna do shit. And all the people that he called on the other day, who he called on? He called on Donald Trump. He called on Meek Mill. He called on NBA Youngboy. Ain't none of them people gonna do shit, man. Now, he might draw some awareness to that county jail, which he ain't gonna be the first person to say that that county jail is fucked up. A lot of people always say that Paris County jail is fucked up. People been saying that. So he ain't the first to say that. He's just the one to say that done escaped, right? And keep in mind, anytime you do anything aggressive when you in custody, right? Real talk, y'all listen to this. Anytime you do anything aggressive when you in custody, like escape, the first thing they put on your ass is do not approach because he's armed and dangerous. That's the first thing they put on your ass, right? What's up, Billy G? Y'all hit that like button for me, please. Listen, that's the first thing they put on your ass. Anybody ever wonder why they put that on you when you escape? Can anybody tell me why they put that on you when you escape jail? Can anybody tell me that? If you can tell me that, we on the same level. Real talk. They tell the people do not approach because he's armed and dangerous, right? In other words, what they saying is they want to get your ass killed while you out. That's why they say that. Because they know one thing. It's the opposite once you free. Somebody wants to be a hero in these streets. Somebody wants to get that added to their motherfucking collection, right? Y'all just don't know how this shit work. When you escape any kind of facility, you are fair game. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I know that he ain't even going up for a violent crime, right? You know what I'm saying? He ain't even going up for a violent crime. But at the end of the day, guess what, people? You got so many people that's in jail for non-violent crimes that can't do one day in that motherfucker. Can y'all imagine that? People in jail right now as we speak, looking for something to hang themselves with. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. But I'm just telling y'all, man, that they use that title when you do anything aggressive like escape jail. Do not approach because he's armed and dangerous. They don't know if you got a weapon or not. They don't know that. But what they doing is putting a target on your ass, so if somebody see you, they letting the people know, right? This person is fair game. So if you see him in public, do whatever you feel is necessary, right? That's why they said armed and dangerous. You know what I'm saying? And then if you look at it for face value, because we know how people see shit, man. The man got a face full of tattoos and all this shit, right? So people gonna automatically say, you know what? 30 years right there, he dangerous. Fuck calling the police. Let me get one off. Let me do this and get the money laid on, right? That's why they say armed and dangerous, man. You have to read between the lines because law enforcement play games. They play real serious games, right? Especially when they can't catch you, right? When they can't catch you, you know what I'm saying? Man, get on out here, Jeremy. Hit that like button, man. You just showing up. I ain't seen you in 3 years. They got the, hey, man, have anybody escaped on your watch down there, Germany? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got old Major Mitchell in the bid. Has anybody escaped on your watch, Major Mitchell? Yeah. So y'all check this out. Real talk. Y'all notice anytime anybody escape, I don't give a damn if it's for stealing chips out of a store. They gonna say, do not approach because this person is armed and dangerous. You know what I'm saying? That's what they all gonna say. I don't care what it is. They gonna say, do not approach this individual because this person is armed and dangerous, right? But these people don't even be dangerous. You know what I'm saying? But they have to use that to get extra help from the public, right? And it looks better if a civilian do something to you versus the law enforcement, right? Because law enforcement will have to explain themselves versus people in the public, right? Because there's one thing about it. If he walk up on anybody in society, right? These people can automatically say, you know what? I felt threatened. So I had to retrieve my weapon and do what I had to do. That person is gonna get a pass. Because you know why? Ain't no motherfucking cameras around. You know, it ain't no body cams around as if when they catch them, see when they catch them, they got body cams of handcuffing them and putting them in the car, right? Just say for instance, if you see Antonio in a parking lot at the grocery store, right? All you have to do is open fire, right? And just say you feel threatened. And you're gonna get a free pass. And that's how this motherfucking shit work, especially when they put the armed and dangerous on there. This man, didn't y'all hear what he said? He not the same person that he used to be, right? Now, I don't know if that's game or not, because sometimes when we in trouble, we say certain things to try to get us out of trouble. Let's keep that in mind, right? He know one thing. This is what I'm finna tell you. This is speaking from experience, right? This is speaking from experience. Look at somebody said, bye-bye, Antonio. Man, y'all hit the like button, man. Hit the like button, man. I got my popcorn. What you boys got? Yeah. Hit the like button, man. Y'all hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Real talk. Hit the like button. Let's go. So dig this up. Like I said a few minutes ago, they understand what it's gonna take for him to get caught. They know that for a fact. They know what it takes for him to get caught. They got to encourage the people in the public. When y'all see this man, do whatever y'all need to do. Do whatever y'all need to do. That's why they say armed and dangerous. That's why they say that. Y'all better wake up, man. Wake up, man. Now, before I get out of here, because I'm finna go. I'm finna go. Before I get out of here, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. Pound the like button before we get out of here, man. And I'm going to ask this right here before I go. Is it anybody in this chat right now? 75 people in here, right? Is anybody in this chat right now? Would you turn him in and get the money? You had some people said, nah, I ain't finna do all that because I ain't no snitch. I want to know, and we going to keep it real. This before I get out of here. If you in the chat right now, put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat and hit the like button. Would you turn him in to get the $50,000? Who would turn him in to get the $50,000? And I don't want to hear that shit telling me, oh, he black. I ain't going against the black people. Hey, man, they go against black people every fucking day. Black folks go against black folks every day for free. Quit playing. I don't want to hear nothing about no motherfucking he black and all that shit. And I don't want to hear nothing about that. Black folks turn black folks in every day for free. You can't tell me y'all ain't. Come on, man. Don't come in here with all that line and playing. Black people turn black people in every day for free. If y'all been watching these trials and all that shit, y'all see what's going on, man. Y'all see what's going on, man. Right now, guess what? Orlando said, bye-bye, Antonio. Orlando said, bye-bye, Antonio. He gone. We just keeping it real, man. I don't know Antonio. And I'm quite sure these people in this chat don't know Antonio. So don't act like y'all all about black people. Quit playing. You know what I mean? Look at him, not willing to do the white man's job. Man, look, this ain't got shit to do with black and white. This ain't got nothing to do with black and white. Don't come in here with that pro-black shit. All I want to know, would you turn him in? That's all I need to know. I don't want to hear shit about, I ain't going to do the white man's job and all. This ain't got shit to do with nothing black. You say, what if it was us thinking about it? Hey, man, to each his own. All I'm saying is here, the reason why I don't want to hear that shit is because black people turn black people in every day for free. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Black people turn black people in every day for free. That's all I'm trying to tell you. Look at my boy said $50,000. That's all I'm saying, right? A motherfucker signed papers on me for free, a black man. So I don't want to hear that black shit. A motherfucker sent me to prison for 25 years for free, just so he could stay free. That's all I'm saying. So I'm so far away from that black shit, it don't make no sense. Yeah, because black folks turn black folks in every day. Not only do they turn them in, they kill them. Shit, let's not talk about that. We don't want to talk about that shit, that black shit. Yeah. Well, we don't want to talk about nothing about no motherfucking about it being black. Black folk kill black folks every day. As we speak, it's a black man killing a black man right now. And as we speak, it's a black man signing state's evidence on a black man right now. So I don't want to hear shit about no black folks. Yeah. Keep it real. Get away from that shit. Real talk. I hear you. For free, it's not my problem. But for the money, sorry, bro. So I'll put some on the block. Do whatever. Hey, man, like I said, it's to each his own. You do it however you want to do it. But I'm just saying, I'm just that naive, just not that naive to think that just because you say this shit, that it's true. I don't know what you're going to do in the dark. Yeah, because all that shit is going to be anonymous. Yeah. Yeah. All that shit is gonna be anonymous. It's just like it's ain't it right now. That's what gets me. His ain't it. His ain't it. Out of nowhere, I come in and say, turn yourself in, Antonio. We know this, we know that. What was it when he was in jail? He needed some help when you was in jail before it even got to that point. Yeah. He been in jail for quite some time. He needed the help then. But ain't nobody show up. Yeah, what was motherfucking Pastor Brown then? The same person that she want him to turn himself into. Pastor Brown. Pastor Brown, he got all the paperwork. He got it all figured out. Turn yourself into Pastor Brown. Well, fuck Pastor Brown. Where was he at when I needed some help when I was in jail? Can anybody help me understand that? Where was Pastor Brown at when the boy was in jail? Yeah, where was Pastor Brown at? I understand prayers and all that shit right there, right? Yeah, I know I'm right. Yeah, where was Pastor Brown at then? Where was the auntie at then? All these people didn't show up until the $50,000 showed up, right? See, they had that little small amount up there, auntie didn't show up. But soon as that motherfucker flipped over to $50,000, Antonio, I want you to listen to me. Hear me good. I need you to turn yourself in to Pastor Brown. Pastor Brown. Yeah, Pastor Brown and the motherfucking auntie. That's $25,000 a piece. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But the thing about it, though, is this shit, though. Listen, man. Listen. The boy needed help when he was in jail. All these people that's coming to his aid now, he needed help when he was in jail, right? Because if you got the proper amount of help while you're in jail, you ain't got no reason to try to escape. If you got a team that's helping you fight this shit, because like I said a few minutes ago, even when he do turn himself in, or whatever it may be, right? He's still gonna have to come back and do that 15 years. Because anytime you escape an institutional facility, it's automatic 15 years. We don't even have to talk about the shit. Ain't no plea bargain on that. Ain't no plea bargain on that for anybody that didn't know. Yeah. Ain't no doubt. When you escape, it's guaranteed time. Yeah. Real talk. Ain't no plea bargain on that. Real talk. Uh-oh, my boy German. Y'all got a cabin in the building. What my boy say? My boy say it's now 25. It's 25 now when you escape. This coming from a major that's in the system. Real talk. Major Mitch in the building. This coming from a person that work in the system right now. He say it's 25 years when you escape. I stand corrected. I said 15. He said it's 25. So I can't do nothing but go with the 25 years right now. It's 25 years when you escape now. Real talk. It's 25 years. My boy say depends on the state. But what we got down there in New Orleans, can somebody give me that? What is it in New Orleans right now if you escape in any one of the facilities? Can somebody give me that right quick? Somebody give me that. Google it. I don't have it. Google it. Let me know what time it is. My boy said 7 years. Corey came back with 7. Anybody gonna dispute that 7 years? He said 7 years when you escape in New Orleans out of that Paris County jail. 7 years. Yeah. My boy said, for sure. Yeah. Somebody said they Googling it right now. Right now we stuck on 7. Yeah. I stand corrected. Real talk. I stand corrected. Somebody please help. Help who? Somebody please help him. It might be talking about me, yeah, because I stand corrected. I said 15. Major Mitchell said 25. Somebody came back and said 7, so shit, we might be 7. But it's the 7 years that he didn't have, though. It's the 7 years that he didn't have. Google say 5 years minimum. There it go. 5 years minimum. Somebody said they tripping going live. I said the same thing. Real talk. Hey, man, I said he flexing on Instagram. It all depends on what kind of flex you talking about. I didn't say he was goddamn high side. I say he was flexing. It's 2 ways you can flex. You got to flex to get the attention. Now, don't let that go over your head. Yeah, you got to flex to get the attention. I didn't say flexing in a fucked up way. Yeah. All I'm trying to say, man, is this here. Let's be real. If the so-called family that he had, what's up, Southwest? Ain't no doubt my people in the building. My boy said, hold up, let's check this out. They said if he was Frost and Preet, he could beat the escape, no doubt. Hey man, I'm not against him. Real talk. Yeah, he got enough tension, fam. He got the. Hey man, like I said, I'm not against him. You didn't hear me speak not one word against him, right? All I'm saying is this here, right? Don't be tricked by your family, because the same people that's telling you to turn yourself in could have been the same people that was helping you. That's all I'm saying. We all heard it the same. We heard this, ain't it? Antonio, turn yourself in. Pastor Brown. Where was the fuck was Pastor Brown at when I needed all this shit? That's all I'm saying. And I'm not saying by him going on Instagram, he tripping, right? But I will say this, that at some time and point, man, that, hey, man, you have to do what's best for you. Whether it's going on Instagram, whether it's going on Facebook, whatever is going on, right? And somebody came and said he innocent. I'm not saying he guilty. I don't want him to be guilty. I know how it feel to be locked up. It's a fucked up feeling. Especially if you locked up for nothing. That's the worst feeling in the world. When you incarcerated for nothing and nobody is paying attention. I understand. You know what I'm saying? I understand. But I don't know how he feel from that perspective, right? I don't understand how, because like I said, man, I've been locked up. But everything I've been locked up is from shit I did. So I don't know how he feel to be locked up and he say he innocent. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how I feel. Real spill. But all we can do is sit, wait, and watch. And hope it end well for him. But I know one thing, I know how law enforcement work. That's why they put that armed and dangerous on you. You know what I'm saying? My boy said, LG said the maintenance man was lying. You was definitely right. I told you that shit from the start, man. I told you that about the maintenance man, man. The maintenance man, I already know he was lying. The maintenance man was in on the play from the start. You know what I'm saying? Cause ain't nowhere in the world you gonna pull that motherfucking toilet out from that wall and not get no attention. And you can't go back there, you can't go back there. My boy said, yeah, they want to end this story before it start. We all know that. We know that. Anybody that's ever been in the system know the motherfucker is corrupt. If you don't know that, then you naive to yourself. Tory Lane also, I believe Tory Lane innocent too. Yeah, I believe he innocent too. Fuck Megan Thee Stallion, man. Fuck that. Fuck Megan Thee Stallion. Anybody that co-signed her, fuck Megan Thee Stallion. Yeah. She knows she fucked up. Yeah. She knows she wrong. How you gonna convict a man and ain't no DNA on the pistol? Yeah. Fuck Megan Thee Stallion. Rotten ass bitch. Yeah. We all can agree on that. Yeah. Anybody disagree with what I said? Yeah. Fuck Megan Thee Stallion. Real talk. Yeah, I ain't co-signed no Megan Thee Stallion. Big old tall goofy ass. Yeah. Big old tall goofy ass. Bitch had 100 surgeries. All that whole body she got fake. The whole body she got fake. Yeah, how can I expect you to keep it real when your whole body is fake? Man, quit playing with me, man. Yeah, real talk. Her whole body is fake. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know who was behind it, but I know Tory, and it's like some people were saying Tory Lane got stabbed 14 times cause it wasn't no hit, man. When you in prison, shit happen, man. Yeah. When you in prison, shit happens. Tory got stabbed because sometime motherfucker get out of their lane and bad shit happened to him, man. It ain't had nothing to do with that bitch Megan Thee Stallion. You know what I'm saying? That man got 10 years for nothing. I know that. Yeah. So, y'all hit the like button, man. If y'all heard about Will Live Feed, hit the like button, man. Let's go. Hit the like button. Y'all hit the like button. Let's go. Cause guess what? It's almost over. And I appreciate y'all for tapping in. But if you around right now, you ain't got no business not hitting the like button. And my boy said Cali prison ain't for the weak. I can agree with that, man, even though I ain't been to prison. But I will say this. I mean, even though I ain't been to that Cali prison, I will say this. Ain't no prison week on the right day. Put it like that. Ain't no prison week on the right day, especially if you fucking with the wrong person. Yeah, put it like that. Ain't nothing easy in life if you fucking with the wrong person. Cause we know one thing, that motherfucking steel don't favor nobody. Once it go in, it's done registered. Real talk. Once that motherfucker go in, it's in there. Yeah. And the weakest motherfucker can send you to the infirmary. Look at that Mexican that stabbed Tory Lane. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. Look at the one that stabbed Tory Lane. He ain't big. He ain't got no muscles. He ain't got shit. He ain't got none of the above. But what he did have was a made up mind. And Tory got it that day. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the Midwest. We don't segregate Indiana like they coming out of the West in the culture shop. Hey, man, you know better than me. I ain't never been to that prison. All I'm saying is this here. On any given day, it don't matter what prison you in, you can get it. And you can get it from the weakest person, right? All I'm saying is I've seen the strongest man get his head busted wide open in prison. Why? Because he took his realness for granted and he tried a motherfucker that was weaker than him and it didn't end well for him. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, real talk. My friend, I went to prison in Chicago. You did 10 years, man. Yeah. All that shit is basically, man, it is mind your business, stay in your lane. And when people get out of their lane and tend to not mind their business, strange shit happen to them, man. Yeah. And sometimes you can get sent home in the worst way. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can get sent home in the worst way, where they got to call and tell your people, hey, break his plate because he won't be coming back there. Tory Lanez ass lucky, cause 14 times getting stabbed, right? Most people don't come back from that. Now, put it like this. If Tory Lanez had got stabbed 14 times by a real killer, his ass would have been out of there. His ass would have been out of there. So to get stabbed 14 times, that tells me that either the dude didn't have a big enough weapon, you know what I'm saying? He didn't have a big enough weapon, or he really wasn't trying to do nothing, you know what I'm saying? Real talk. All I'm saying is this here, man, is that don't ever underestimate a prison, man. I don't give a fuck where you at. And you gotta stay in your lane. And I don't wanna hear that other shit. I ain't going out no Hayfield. I ain't doing none of that shit, man. Look at that. My kinfolk got stabbed to death in his sleep, and they called it suicide. Well, that's why I was trying to tell you. I've seen the, hey man, like I said, now, check this out. Anytime I come on this bitch, this penitentiary rules are always in effect, right? In other words, what I'm saying, I've seen a lot of shit in 25 years, right? Some of that shit I ain't gonna even talk about. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go to my motherfucking grave with it, right? That's what I call penitentiary rules in effect. The shit that I do share on this motherfucker is really, really weak. You know what I'm saying? But the real shit, we can't get into that, man. We can't do nothing with that. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. So, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like my boy said, 106, 41 life, that count ain't gonna clear, man. We already know that. We say, listen to this amazing mention. This YouTube, people drop in just to get the conversation. They don't support the channel. That's why they don't hit the like button. But I'm good with that. I'm good with that. You know how some people come over to your house and they motherfucking ass eat and they burp and get up and walk away from the table? That's what they do. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. So we can't trip on no motherfucking like button, man. And this is a world of choices. People do whatever they feel like they need to do. You know what I'm saying? So you know in prison you can kill by pressing guards and they cover. Ain't no doubt. I've also bought a jacket. Yeah, you bought a jacket, man. It's all good. Yeah, it's all good, man. Like I'm just trying to tell you, we can't control. I'm talking to my people, the ones that tap in all the time, right? We know we're gonna have people that tap in on the live feed. We know that because this is a live feed. So let's not trip when the likes don't add up with the people that's here. Because these people that's here, they just here for the story. I respect that. Yeah, I respect that. Sometimes they got to listen a little bit longer to understand that this motherfucking platform is different from any other platform. This platform here, where everybody matters, man. Everybody matters, and your opinion matters. Ain't no doubt, Major Mission, I couldn't have said it no better my goddamn self. Just being nosy, man. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. You know, Major Mission said, see, my people gonna come up with some shit. I ain't even got to say nothing. Major Mission said, all these people doing that's tapping in now, just being nosy. But I understand. We live in a world where motherfuckers is nosy. So we got to accept that, right? Let's just accept that and we gonna ride through and maybe they can learn something. You know, because I know one thing. If you come one time, you'll come again. And it's enough content on my platform for you can go back and you can see that you can't get this shit nowhere else. Say, where you from? Who is Shouty? Man, I ain't no motherfucking Shouty. That's something you call a bitch, nigga. Yeah, I ain't no motherfucking Shouty. I don't give a damn where you from, and using that shit over here with me, that's something I call a bitch, nigga. I ain't no motherfucking Shouty. Real talk. I'm 6'2", 225. Ain't shit shouted about me. Ain't no doubt. Yeah. So, anyway, man, y'all know what time it is, man. Real talk. I don't give a damn about you saying hi. Yeah. Yeah. Matter of fact, boss man, you still in here? Big face. Take care of that for me, man. I got some boots on the ground, man. Real talk. Yeah. Say we're all discussing we have on here, talk politics or history. Hey man, it's all good, man. I can talk the best, man, as long as you willing to give a ball, strike, and exclude I'm black, they white. I ain't with all that shit, man. I'm straight across. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm straight across the table, man. I don't give a fuck if you black, white, Mexican, Chino, or what. I don't give a fuck about none of that. You know what I'm saying? As long as you come here and keep it 110, we can have a discussion. And I ain't for the back and forward. For those that just tapped in, I ain't for the arguing. I ain't for the back and forth. I ain't for none of that shit right there. Yeah. Real talk. Yep. And that's just the way I do it. Man, say, man, where you at, big face? Take care of that. What is his name? Shorty Bleak on it. Get it. I ain't got time for all that shit, man. Boots on the ground, man. Y'all know when I say that, man. I got enough people in here to put some boots on the ground, man. Yeah, get him on out of here, man. Real talk. Matter of fact, I'll take care of that, man. Bye, man. Yeah, we gonna get at him, man. I ain't gonna doubt. We gonna holler at him. Yeah, he gone. We ain't gotta worry about him till next year. So, anyway, man, I appreciate y'all for tapping in, man. It's been real. And for those that don't know, man, I am the one and only, AKA OG Hollywood, Mr. 110, where I keep it 110 all the way across every day, all day, right? Where you know most people say keep it 100, well, I'm gonna keep it 110. The 10% for anybody that come in here and ain't giving number 90, I'm giving you 10%. So you can have 100 all the way across. For those that don't know what the 110 for, that's me. I'm Mr. 110. Every day, all day. And I vow to do that every time I show up, man. And I want y'all to do the same thing in real life, right? In your everyday life, keep it 110, man. And when you come around somebody that's keeping it 90, give them the other 10, man. You know what I'm saying? Give them that, man. Give them that 10% to get them to 100. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. What? I don't. What's the most what? I don't know what you're talking about, man. So, anyway, man, y'all know what I say. Stay up, stay free, and don't get put in a position where you have to be like Antonio Massey, man, and break out. Know your people. Oh, touchdown. Hey, man, I lost count on that shit, man. I lost count on that shit, man. So, once again, man, y'all stay up, stay free, man. Don't put yourself in a position where you got to be like Antonio Massey, man. Know the people around you, man, and recognize real from fake, man. Because everything in this world can be cloned, even you. Even you. Don't let it happen to you, man. Don't let it happen to you, man. Much love, much respect, man. Real talk, man. Salute.